1 hour ago, right? On the Clubhouse Daily News YouTube channel. Wack 100.
Welcome back to Clubhouse Daily News. Your boy Dell. What's good? Happy Friday. We about to listen to Bee Stinger appearing on the 100 ENT floor. And what you're going to experience, if you watching this from YouTube and you don't go on Clubhouse, you may not have a full appreciation for the fact that somebody can ask you a question. You give them your truth. They jump out the window to disprove what you experienced, lived through, and what is true to you. They actually want you to change your truth for them. But if you were to ask this person a question and they were to answer, they would get offended if you did the same thing. This interview with Bee Stinger is about a very sensitive topic. Some of you may be familiar. But with the whole Africa Bambaataa situation in the early 80s and mid 80s and even, further allegedly, and his involvement with the younger boys that were in his camp. So Bee Stinger, Ronald Savage, has been very open and honest about his experiences, his trauma, the psychological things he went through. Which, if you haven't been through that, then how can you remark on the impact that has and his reaction? So, in my opinion, humbly, I think he's handled with this diplomacy. He hasn't taken rage out on anybody. And, but I'll let you guys make your own assessment. I just wanted to give my quick opinion, but all the ad libs and all of the jumping in and judging, and it's like he was the perpetrator and not the victim. And that's been a big swing in the culture of late, telling victims how they should respond or attacking them as though they did something to allow something to happen. So, like I said, y'all make your own assessment. Wack asked a few questions. But it was really this guy who I think is affiliated with the Star Report jumping in and commandeering the damn stage. Like, go start a room or something. Do you have a club? You're a guest on the stage and you trying to commandeer it like it's yours. Like, invite Bee Stinger to your show. Or, like I said, open a club. Do the Clubhouse protocol. So, wipe your feet when you come in the door, man. So anyway, I've said a lot. I'll let y'all get to it. And let me know in the comments. Yo, like, comment, subscribe.
That's one thing.
You
I
ain't
want Bee Stinger, can you tell us more about when he was in a video talking about making up with Bambaataa or whatever he was trying to do to rectify the situation where he kind of like switched his position? What was he saying then? Because I don't think we didn't see that, or did you find that video yet?
Oh no, I gotta find out when I get off because I'm on my phone. But when certain things that he was saying, I didn't listen to him for 4 years, so I I can only go by like from 2016 and 2017. After that, I stopped listening to him, so I don't know what he was talking about. The only time I started re-listening to him was 2 weeks ago when my friend sent me the link talking about he talking about you ugly and how can Bam mess with him and stuff like that. So that's when I started listening
Yeah.
to him again.
Yeah,
Well,
let
yo,
me
yo,
ask
bro.
you a question.
My
No,
fault.
wait, let me ask you a
He
question,
got
right?
Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
syndrome.
Does dude, because Hassan say Bambaataa, he don't live out here no more. He don't come to New York no more. Do he live in another country or is he capping?
Bam's on tour right now. For what I know is that he just went on tour overseas and that he's been here in New York. And he just recently went back on tour overseas.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest,
Uh,
man.
What?
I gotta keep it above it, cause y'all. I mean, I never knew victims to keep up with they oppress or whatever. Uh, it to me it don't sound like no victim shit. It really sound like
Are you a
lovers,
doctor?
cause it sound like I'm just saying, it sound like some
I'm just
lover
saying
shit,
it sounds
nigga.
like a lot of stuff, but it
Nigga,
sounds like you keep interrupting.
hey man, I'm
Hey
just
man,
asking a
hey man,
question, man.
hey man.
But
I'm
hold
just
on, you
saying
giving
you're
your
not asking a
opinion.
question.
Why you
Because
cutting me
You're
off,
trying to
bro?
listen,
diagnose
Why
him.
you
Okay,
cutting
one
me off,
mic,
hold
bro?
one
on,
mic,
One
one
mic.
B
mic.
man.
Please.
Bees,
Why
fall
ain't
back,
Listen.
bro.
ain't
Fall
Okay,
back, bro.
everybody chill,
Let
fall
him.
Okay,
back,
who is that?
relax
First of all,
yourselves.
who is that talking, man?
I was
Prez.
talking, I was asking a question, bro. Like why beast a beast
But
you getting
you weren't
offended?
That
asking a
sounded like a
question. You were asking a
statement, bro.
question. You weren't
Hold
asking.
up,
You were
hold
trying
up,
to
hold up.
diagnose
Beast,
the
beast,
symptom.
beast,
One
beast,
mic, you
beast.
guys.
Fall
Let's be
back, fall back.
respectful, please.
Don, just go ahead and land your question.
No, but I'm just to me personally, right? If you a victim, why y'all like why niggas keeping up with the person that did something to him? Like
I'm
even talking about
always keep up, nigga did
no,
something
no,
to me in
no,
case
no,
I want to do
no.
something to him.
I understand that part, but niggas talking about is niggas cute and niggas looking better. It
That's
just sound like
Hassan Campbell, my nigga said
That's
is
it,
a
it
sign
cute.
count.
that shit. That shit crazy, man. It sound
Yeah,
like
that's
they
Hassan
sound like
Campbell, my
they
nigga.
still lovers and friends, my nigga. This
Hey,
shit.
but
Yeah, he
hold
just
on,
Oh,
real
okay.
question,
thinking the
real
question.
question.
But
What are
I'm still getting
B
fucked.
Stinger? B Stinger, what are you gonna do about Bam Bada? Like, what are we going to do about this situation? Do you still want justice? Do you want him to be tried in the court of law? Like, what is your end result about Bam Bada? Like, what do you want to happen to him for what he did to you and other
New
It,
York
people?
State taking L.
it's like I said, with the Child
I
Victim
get you
Act,
cashed out.
we brought the age up to 26 for to take them to court for criminal, and age 55 for monetary damages, and the statute of limitations for me passed because I'm 55 now, so I can't do nothing about that under the Child Victim Act. But me, I got my justice, and I feel better by being a part of the Child Victim Act and saving hundreds
4077.
of thousands of kids through the Child Victim Act.
Yo,
So
B
you
Sick, can I
said,
ask you a
thank
question
you
real
very
quick
much.
though? Can
Hmm
you elaborate and let the people know who are not from Uptown, as far as like the whole Dawn situation and how Hassan went online and kind of like veered
Can I ask you a
those
citizen,
people to
please?
get incarcerated.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about the Dawn situation when Dawn got clapped up top, and then he put that he actually said he mentioned that in the interview with Wack Academics and Takashi 69, how when he got clapped and everybody was running around saying that Dawn was a rapist.
Listen,
He
B,
threw that
the
out there on
receipt,
that
I'll get the door
platform.
for you.
Then he said that his man knew his son had got touched by the kid, and then the kid had got hurt down in Harlem. Did he not say that, Wack? And was he not the cause of that?
Yeah, he
When he put
said
those
that
four out there.
because
Hassan out here
see,
posting
that's
mad
what it
shit.
was, right? He said that he put up the pictures or whatever, dude, and then they touch him. So I said, yo, so why you didn't handle that? Because you the cause of that. Oh, well, my homeboy's kids is the ones that touched him, and they more of a homeboy than the other niggas a homeboy. Anytime you ask him why he didn't handle his business with something, he always, they first they was that, now they ain't that.
Yeah, he played the
I mean,
victim, and then he tried to blame the shit on Dawn, and then he said, "Oh, yo, well, remember when he just backed the chair out? I was like, no, those aren't even my people. Why you even bring it up then? That's the same shit with that kid Ish he was talking about when he was promoting that shit towards 6 9.
because listen, whenever what I noticed about him, and I was watching him, right? And I don't know if Joe know me, so Joe know what the fuck I'm doing before I do it if he watching me. I intentionally went against everything he was talking about on purpose, right? So whenever he would come with something and I'll be like, and I go against it, then he'll get away from it like it's really not his thing. I'm just saying. But if anytime I'm like, yeah, you right, I fuck with that, he go in. If you with him, he gonna go crazy. But if anybody is challenging when he's faced with, he can't sit in front of nobody and do no back and forth because it got to go his way. The only way it's gonna go his way when it's just him and the camera. When anybody that's gonna challenge what he's saying, he's gonna shy away from it. He'll come in aggressive, like this what it is, this my people, this my folks. Then you like, well, nigga, you the one should have did this, and you the motherfucker that shouldn't. Well, you know what, you right. I don't really fuck with him like that anyway.
Then he curled. occur when
No,
you're
that's
Mr.
playing
true.
Savage, why did
tabletop.
you
That's
write
Straight
about
talk.
having underage sex with a 15-year-old girl in your book though? Like, can we address that?
Who was that?
Yeah, who is that? What's
That
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 was
name?
Florida
Come on,
boy
Florida
Jay.
boy, man.
He
You know
that
asking
Hassan
that.
Campbell?
Nah, he
that
know
was
He
Star.
asking
He
that.
fuck with Star. That's what.
He's asked a
All
lot
right,
of
Who the
that
questions.
fuck
I
is
think
Star?
that's yeah.
Wait.
pull
That's
up, Mac
cool.
me.
Beast Stinger. If he talking to Beast Stinger.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yeah
I'm
he,
trying.
yeah
he talking to Beast Stinger, man. Like, why y'all tripping,
yeah that.
bro?
Go ahead. Let him answer the question.
Yeah, in the book, that was fiction. If you look at the book, and if you go on Amazon, you'll see that the book is half truth, half fiction. When I was doing the book, I was doing a book for my therapist, and I was putting in fillers because I didn't know what else to put in a book. And the age 15 in the book, for the girl, the age 15 represents when my manhood was took, and the age 19, when I made myself 19, is when I got my manhood back, because at the age of 19, that's when I got my first girlfriend. So those two ages is symbolic to me, and that's why I put those two ages in the book.
Respect.
Hey, B Stinger, can you make one thing clear to people
One
that's
mic,
listening
one mic. I'm gonna
that
reset.
that you
Just one mic, please. I just want to reset the room real quick. He just answered a really tough question, so we're gonna give him a second. In the meantime, in between time, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the 100 ENT show on Clubhouse. Right now, you see the title "Wack 100 Question Time." Fan or op, come speak your mind. Right now, we have Wack 100. All your mods, please follow all of the mods and share the room. Thank you for being here again, once again, Joy Budden, and we can continue this conversation. Please do not disrupt the stage. Keep it respectful. If you hear someone talking, just stay on mute as you guys are doing so. We do appreciate it.
I got a
yeah.
question for Florida and Don.
What up,
How come
Snow?
that Star isn't here?
Hold on, let me
Where's
finish
Star?
that
If
question.
Star, if you're asking questions for Star, then why you
Hold
didn't
on.
bring Star in here?
First
Beast,
off, Beast, I don't know who Star is, nigga. So don't even direct that
Part of
question to
you,
Florida, nigga.
yeah, huh?
Nigga, I'm in that bitch
You're
just
part of the
listening
same
to the
team.
conversation. He a part of my team,
Huh?
but I don't know no Star. Nigga, don't come
Okay.
at me
Well, you
like
guys
that,
came in
nigga.
here.
one
The
mic.
You
fuck
guys
wrong
came
with
in
you,
here
boy?
asking
Man,
saying
shut the
Star.
fuck
So
up.
why
Okay,
don't you bring
Beast,
Star in here?
Beast, relax,
Punch you in your
relax.
shit, boy. Shut the
No, you're
fuck
not
No,
up.
gonna
you ain't
punch
gonna do
anybody on a
shit.
virtual
Slapped in the
stage.
mouth.
Everybody,
All right,
mute
shut
up,
up.
mute up,
Slap
both
your
of
bitch
you.
ass.
Lame ass nigga.
Beast, you have to
He's
conduct yourself respectfully.
All right, you're asking me why isn't Star in here?
Florida boy, hold on. You guys are on one mic. I just made a reset. Beast, I don't appreciate that you disrupted the room just now after I finished my reset. That was not cool. Please stop disrupting the stage when we're having this conversation. I understand you might want to say things, but if you're hearing other people who come from other places of Clubhouse, like the presidential suite, who's Don Prez, Florida boy, they're asking their questions. Please be respectful. These are content creators. There are people on this stage you might not be too acquainted with, but I know who these people are. They're being disrespectful to you. They're not cutting you off when you speak. So please keep that same energy and respect towards them as well, please. This is a very
Ask
big
him a
space.
question.
1 second, Beast. This is a space, and we are going to be respectful while we share the space with everyone on Clubhouse. And if you feel like you can't control that, there's a leave quietly button, which I don't want you to go, or stay in the you or stay on mute. Please.
Hey,
Question, that was
nurse,
it.
this Jay Blanco.
Let
I got a
me
question for Wack because I thought the room was about asking Wack questions, right?
Relax.
well,
So just let me know when I can
right,
speak.
talking to B Stinger, bro. Just you keep saying that. B Stinger, I just wanted you to tell people that's listening, bro, because you just said something that was really profound about those ages, 15 and 19. And
hmm
I remember I think you were speaking on the process you went through of establishing, your mental health with your sexuality once you got I think you said 19. So could you speak to that? Like you said you had therapy and everything, and you know what you are and what you know you rejected what you went through in the past, basically the abuse. So how did that look for you, like that therapy, establishing that you were a heterosexual male, and the things that took place, you wanted to get past.
hmm Yeah, it's like when that first happened when I was 15, I was feeling a kind of way, you know what I'm saying? I was confused, and I used to question my sexuality. So what I did was I had to make sure that when I was walking, I was bopping just just to prove to myself that I was still a dude. You know what I'm saying? And I used to like hang with my friends, and we used to beat people up. And it's like I needed to do that to prove to myself that that I'm not gay or nothing like that, because it really confused me. It really damaged me in a way that I I can't even explain it. And I'm just glad that I pulled through to that. I'm not gay. I'm into females 100%. But I can be honest. When I was younger, I was confused, and I was trying to fight to keep myself from turning any kind of other way.
You can't beat a
So your
nigga up to
therapist,
prove that you get.
your therapist helped you with that though, mentally. I'm saying.
Yeah, my therapist, she helped me, because what I just told you guys, I told her. You know what I'm saying? And the therapist helped me, my psychiatrist helped me. And I'm on depression pills, 200 milligrams of depression pills. They got me on psych pills. They got me on anxiety pills. I take so many pills just to make me myself. And it's just crazy. I wouldn't wish this on nobody.
Why did you record members of the Zulu Nation on a phone call and then send it to New York Daily News? If you didn't want this story to get out, you weren't clout chasing. I mean, that's the same thing people are accusing Hassan of doing the Wack, and you did the same thing to the Zulu Nation. Like I said, you sent to other publications, including the New York Daily Mail, and now you're sitting here like going back on it and then getting mad at other people for trying to help you with the story. And now you're like, I don't know. It sounds like you're all over the place. And then when I asked you the question about why would you write about having sex with an underage girl, and you said it was like a fictional part of your book, like what are we talking about?
I answered that. Now, I answered that about the book. Now, to get back to the other question, when you said
Yeah, the
recorded,
recordings of the
I
Zulu Nation.
answered
Yeah.
I answered that already. I said when they called my job phone, at the time I was doing security. And when you dealing with security, the phone calls record. And I asked them if I can have that recording for safe, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know if anything was gonna happen to me. And I gave the recording to Hassan, um, because he asked me for the recording several times before I gave it to him. He is the one that linked it out. And when I did the Daily News, that was part of them investigating should they do this story or not. The Daily News did not put the recording out. So I hope that answers your question.
So you put in a book that you raped somebody, a woman, and then you thought that was gonna be like
No,
this
not there was no, not
molest?
rape.
Like what the?
She was
No, not
underage. That's what you wrote in your book.
He
How
said it
is
was
that?
fictional.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
you not
saying,
paying attention or
y'all
what?
not understanding. You're not listening because this is why I was trying to ask him
man, y'all
about the
can't
therapy.
justify no
You got yeah.
molestation.
You can't
Hold on, bro.
justify
If
anything that
Shut
you
Florida
up.
say.
boy,
You ain't
if
even asking questions.
How much
listen,
you?
one mic, he already
From
answered that
the Star
question.
Report.
He answered that question. He said it was symbolism that related to the ages that were significant in his own life. The book is part fiction, part nonfiction. You need to follow along.
Fuck
And
on.
when
Well,
Writing
you're
when
not
about
he
a
smart enough
started
to
doing
fictional
follow
the
rape
along.
interview,
is cool after you were molested. Like writing about fictional rape is cool. We just gonna get that a pass right now. That's what I'm.
I can't believe
Cause
that.
that
That's
What's up with this
crazy.
guy?
and then
Besides,
on
what are you
top of
talking?
that,
Well, he's from the Star
this
Report,
shit sounded
so
real clout.
Yeah,
This
he's
shit
from the Star Report.
sounds
Why
real.
don't you tell Star to come in here and talk for himself instead of dick sucking him?
So
anyway,
we're
man.
not gonna hold a nigga accountable. We just
So
gonna
so
act like that's
so
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring
so
your boss in
so
here. We
No,
don't
so
talk
so
to the
you're
minions.
gonna
Bring your
so
boss
you're
in here. We don't
gonna
talk to the
hold
minions.
so
Bring
you're
your boss.
part
We
of
don't
the
talk to the
Bam
minions.
Dusky. So you're part of the Bam Dusky Coalition. That's what you're a part of. You're a part of
he's
protecting predators, child molesters,
I'm part of
the
hearing the,
first
the truth.
game.
I'm trying
So
to. Where's
so
your boss?
Hey,
no,
Bring
you
your
are
need
you
to
boss.
hearing
use
the
the
truth
bathroom
or
Bring
real
your
are
quick,
you
boss.
just
cause
hearing?
y'all
Stop
Are
dick
you
I
sucking.
hearing
swear
me
to
in
God,
Are you on
deflecting?
your
Luke.
knees in
I'm
front of
hearing
Star?
deflecting.
Are you on your knees
I'm
in front of
standing
Star
up
right
for
now?
the
I
kids.
can tell you
I'm
that you
standing
are
up
you
for the
under the deck
kids.
right now
I'm
asking me to
hold
standing
dick
on,
suck
up
you?
bees.
for the
One mic, one
victims.
mic,
Luke.
one
It
mic,
sounds
one
like
mic, one mic,
sounds like
one
dick
microphone.
riding.
One mic,
Hey, y'all
Florida
hear that,
boy.
lady?
Man,
One
Florida
mic.
One
boy.
mic.
One
The
mic,
fuck?
nigga.
God
One mic,
damn.
Florida boy,
one
mute
mic,
up.
you guys. Fuck.
What we're not gonna do on this stage is ask questions that are antagonistic or disrespectful. We have a person who has come forward about a very sensitive topic. It deserves respect and diplomacy. If you cannot conduct yourself as an adult on this stage, you can have a seat in the audience.
Hey, yo, Phoenix, though, this done prayers. I just want to say this, right? I'm sorry for whatever the brother went through, but to write like a fictional story. I have a daughter, dog. Like, and I know a lot of men that got daughters. You got nieces, sisters, or whatever. Like to write a fictional story about raping a young girl. That shit ain't
It's
cool. That
not.
shit that shit
It's
ain't
not.
cool.
Can I
And for y'all
respond to
nigga,
that?
for hold on,
So we must be
I'ma
taking
land
into
my
account
plane.
that they
I'ma
took it
land my
One
before
mic,
plane.
stop
halftime. Let
interrupting.
him land.
I'ma land my plane, my nigga. Like, goddamn. Like, to let that shit, like, we live in a society where we thinking this shit okay, man. A lot of shit, man, y'all gonna say what y'all want. Sorry for the brother what he went through, but that fictional ass story, hey, man, that shit, hey, man, that shit ain't rocking, man. That shit ain't
Allegedly
cool.
fictional.
Y'all,
Did you read
allegedly,
it?
at
So
that.
I'm gonna speak to
Did you
that.
read it?
Hold on a second. I want to speak to that
Florida boy
because
just told you he read the book.
Hey, right?
right,
Hey, don't
but
cut her
he
off.
answered
Let
that
her speak.
question. He answered that question, and he said that it was a part of his therapeutic process. Lots of people use literary works to help them process traumatic events. It's not
Hey,
uncommon.
Phoenix, I got a
It
quick
doesn't mean he
question.
advocates for that.
Quick question, Phoenix. This is Lou Facts. So just because R. Kelly got raped when he was a kid, right? That's justification
Man, wake it
uh
up, Lou.
touching little, like, come on, man, like this some
But he
weirdo
was still
rape
No,
apology ass
grown
shit,
man.
man. I don't know.
I don't think
Gang.
anybody said that. I don't think anybody said that he actually
Any nigga
did the
play
acts that
like
was
he
in the
touched a
book.
little kid, a girl, I'm on his ass. You don't even
Pause.
play like that,
Oh
Lou. You
wow.
feel me?
Pause.
But we justifying weirdo